What's going on, everybody? I'm Jay Couture, your news and entertainment correspondent, and welcome back to another episode of On the TL, where we talk about the latest on your timelines right here on the Reese Radio YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss out on the latest in news and more. First up, we're talking about rapper Busta Rhymes, who is in a video that is making rounds on social media of him throwing a drink at a female. In the video, you see a female running up to him, pinching him on the butt, and he turns around so fast, look, and just throw the drink. Like, at first, when I saw this video, my mouth just dropped because I'm like, I was so shocked. I was shocked like I was there. But then I proceeded to laugh because it's like, it's not funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. The way he threw the drink, it's almost like, you know how on reality shows when females, you know, they get to arguing, they throw the drink. Like, the way he threw the drink, too funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. Apparently, Busta Rhymes was walking backstage at a show, and to me, I feel like it threw him off to like just be walking, minding your business, and you feel a pinch on the butt. So like it was like a reflex. Like he really didn't know what else to do. It was like a reflex. Like, yo, like because honestly, it could have been anybody to pinch his butt. So you walking, you not knowing who pinched your butt, and you turn around. You already just on 10. I just think it was a reflex, you know? People, we have to keep our hands to ourselves. That is an all-time rule that you hear growing up, especially in school. Keep your hands and your feet to yourselves. And honestly, it don't matter who it is, male, female, cat, dog. Respect people in their space and keep your hands to yourself, you know? Because you just never know. You might get a drink thrown on you. That's embarrassing, but you gotta keep your hands to yourself. Now, Busta Rhymes hasn't said anything about this situation, but apparently Miss Lady, who did the pinching and the grabbing, has been talking about it ever since the video has been blowing up. Apparently, she's been on Facebook Live. She talked about how her business sales have increased since the situation and that she has worked hard for this type of clout. Now, I don't understand how this is clout. And I don't understand how this video formulating into sales. But okay. She also mentioned that she is a fan of Busta Rhymes and just wanted a picture. But one thing I can appreciate her saying is that she admitted that she was wrong for pinching his butt. Okay, she admitted it. And I respect that. She said during her live, moral of the story is I shouldn't have touched that man. I shouldn't have touched him nowhere at all. Big ups to her on that, okay? She admitted she was wrong, and honestly, this could have turned into something negative real quick. And we don't need none of that during Black History Month, okay? No, not during Black History Month. Let me know what you all thought about this situation. Like I said, it was funny, but it wasn't funny. It was funny. You have to literally watch the way he throws this drink. Like, that is so embarrassing, but hey, you pinched, so that's the reaction you got, sis. But she good, so everything good. Next up, we're talking about Drake and how he's mentioned in the murder trial of XXXtentacion. Now, as a recent news, Drake does not need to show up in court for questioning because the judge granted him his motion to avoid deposition. But I'm like, Drake in a murder trial? What did I miss? So we're going to get into the full rundown of how Drake's name has been brought up in this murder trial. So sit back and listen closely because this is crazy. Back in 2018, XXXtentacion was fatally shot at a motorcycle dealership in Florida. Not only was X shot, but his belongings, like a Louis Vuitton bag that had $50,000 cash in it, was also stolen. Remember that. 2 months after his death, 4 suspects were arrested and charged with first-degree murder, robbery, and firearm charges. Those 4 suspects were Michael Boatwright, Derek Williams, Trayvon Newsome, and Robert Allen. Now, this is the part where Drake gets mentioned. So the defense attorney of one of the suspects provided a scenario during opening statements. He brought the time that X had posted on his Instagram story that if he's killed, Drake did it. This same defense attorney is questioning the prosecutors on why they aren't investigating this and why Drake isn't a person or suspect of interest. Now, why would X say something like this on his Instagram story? Apparently, Drake and X had beef. The beef started out where X wasn't feeling one of Drake's songs. He felt that he was basically trying to jock his style, and yeah, X wasn't feeling it. So after he heard this song and felt like he was jocking his style, felt like he was copying him, X took to Twitter and just started posting a series of tweets talking about Drake. And the beef was never squashed. Before the judge granted Drake his motion to avoid deposition, Drake's legal team felt that there was no hard evidence that connected Drake to this case. Now, that's what the courts are saying, but that's not what the fans are saying, and some people who are, looking at this situation for themselves. Fans are now digging up old lyrics that they think put Drake in the mix of X's murder. Now, we gotta go through some of these lyrics, okay? We gonna go through some, not all, because I don't even think I got them all. So we gonna go through these lyrics. Pay attention. And remember what I told y'all. So, first song, Drake and 21 Savage on the BS. The lyric goes, if he held his tongue on that live, he'd be alive again. Next song, Drake, I'm Upset. Now, this song was released 3 weeks before XXXtentacion's murder. And the lyric goes like, SMS triple X, that's the only time I ever shoot before the neck. You don't realize when you're singing to these songs, you don't realize what the rappers are saying, At least, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. It doesn't connect. Another song, Drake, Mob Ties. And the lyric goes, in the rocket in that B ain't got no tags, Louis bags in exchange for body bags. I just told y'all that man Louis bags got stolen at the scene of the shooting. I'm not going to be the one to connect Drake to this case, but these people are cracking down on rappers and their lyrics. We're already seeing that with Young Thug. In his case, they're using his lyrics to prove that his record label is gang affiliated. So these people are not playing when it comes to these lyrics. Now, even though Drake, yes, he doesn't have to go in for questioning, but it could possibly come up again. I think that he's really not off the hook when it comes to this. I really wouldn't be surprised if, it is a done deal when it comes to Drake in this situation, but how else do you explain those lyrics? Who, Drake? I just don't know. Drake connected to a murder trial? Drake? Not Drake. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about Drake being mentioned in the murder trial of XXXtentacion? Because this is crazy. And that happened in 2018. It's 2023. This has to come back up again. It just has to. All right, y'all, that's all for On the TL. Thanks for tuning into another episode with me, Jay Couture. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. And also make sure you're subscribed to the Reese Radio YouTube channel. And I'll see y'all next time.